Episode 17. Welcome everybody to Valheim. Slow and easy. Slow in easy. Here on Suck Professor, home of sleepy gaming. Okay? My dream for this channel, not just the channel, but I really hope people fall asleep while they watch this. That's my plan. Of course, I doubt I could be like, and then you would fall asleep, but I'm not going to do that to you. We're working on our base project. Look at this cool base we're building out. We got shiny fish. We got a cool bridge. We got stairs. We got a board wall with numbers and words on it. We're going to work on our transportation infrastructure, not this episode. This episode, what we just did in the last one, we finally finished, it's over here, our iron ore hauls from these dungeons. And so we're going to go get the iron ores. You can't take iron and metal through the portals. I think you can probably cheat code your way around that. What fun is that? So we got to get a boat. We got to go all the way up there. I could bring boat parts up there and build it up there, I guess. Maybe. I don't know if the big boat works that way. But we're going to take the boat up there and pick up the metal and then pick up a bunch of other metal. And honestly, there's probably more metal than the boat can hold, I think. So we're in for a lot of water coming up here in a second. But first, a few things. I'm going to show you a little update on the construction that you got to wow. Why do I put it like that? The construction that we did in a couple episodes ago, I think 14 or whatever, the one where I was doing some base work, is to make this the same from here as over here. I had built out the platform, and this is kind of a cool area. I'm really interested to see what we come up with in terms of, it's a total jumbled mess right now. I mean, just look at it. But I added, so you didn't see me do this, I added these walkway wall thingies, and I was using these wooden things to sort of, duplicate. And so I think I do have it identical to the other side. I still have to go through, okay, it's decently strong. We're seeing lots of greens. I still have to, connect all these rooms and figure out what to do with this whole space and decide on how I want to manage this down here. I think I'm going to just fill in this floor with stone just for the heck of it. This was the farm, but this will be a pretty cool spot if I open this up, or meaning if I guess close it up, but it'll be like a nice kind of airy dungeon area. I may or may not keep these. I'm going to carve this out. I've decided just to make this essentially I'm just going to duplicate these stairs all the way across, I guess. Maybe, maybe not. Actually, maybe I'll make it flat up against it. Why have all those stairs? So this will be sort of a depressed room. By that I mean physically depressed, not mentally and emotionally depressed, which, now that I think about it, I'm all three of those at all hours of all days. And, fill this out. I think I'll keep this as a wall of some sort, meaning I could get rid of this wall and incorporate, but I might turn these little walkways, those are onions, I just like them for their attractive looking flowers, into like little houses maybe. Like this is where my Oompa Loompas live, maybe. I don't know. Something fun. But I'm not going to think too much about that for a while. This whole space here, do I enclose it? Do I build a building? Do I build a freestanding building? Right now it's a total mess. Let's just move some of this crap out of the way, just because I got to do it. And we'll just pile up the wood over here. One of them is askew. Take all. I Yeah, that's right. I forgot I have all this storage. These are like seeds and stuff, though, I think, right? Okay, that's fine. I'll forget that those metals are there. And since I can't stop myself, we have to... I'll probably rip all these out at some point, but at least this helps me kind of see it as a more cohesive sort of spot. Take that wood. Oh yeah, this has got to go. Sorry. See, this is exactly not what we're... Shit, what the fuck? Missing crafting station. All right, that's fine. So much better. Cleaned it up. See? It's like we had some grill parts laying around in the backyard. Yes, it took me all that head movement to come up with grill parts. And I said, get out there and scoop up them grill parts and move them to the side of the backyard. And I said, yes, boss. The boss being me in that case. All right. Awesome. So what do we do with all this space, huh? We'll be deciding. We'll be coming up with something fun. Somehow I think I'm going to widen this footprint. I kind of like to challenge myself to do the maximum, optimum, yet still strong, like spacing. I don't want to over columnize the whole area, although that can also look cool depending on how you set it up. Sort of what I was going for in here. If you look up in here, you see the roof. I think it's a pretty cool roof. I don't really like this whole like mannequin party we got going on here. I had a Christmas party for the office, but at which at the end of actually right in the middle of it, I announced it'll be 20% layoffs, although people will find out after the holiday. Christmas party. Kiss my ass. Oh yeah, I forgot I did all this. This is kind of cool. I built these like kind of closet sort of spots. Not really sure exactly what I was thinking, but these will be like displays of some sort. Products, maybe upcoming products, maybe former products. You know how they have like museums for old companies? Like, look at this one. This was the bus that drove this thing. Oh, yeah, I got to come up with a solution to that. All right, so I'm farting around a lot here. Let's get our... I'll just run over there. Look at those deers. This whole area. I think it occurred to me that it might be kind of cool to build a huge fish here. Like around here somewhere. Like as a sculpture kind of thing. But also it might be my fish museum. I want it so that it's visible from the water though. I want it to so that when we're on the water here, because we're going to be coming home a lot, right? If we build our harbor here down at Twin Rock Fishing, and then use these rivers to, you know, you're aware. And then, but I want it so that when we come boating back from a long boat trip, we look up and we see the fish, and it's like sitting on the point right here. Doesn't that seem like it might be kind of fun? Like there's a huge fish in northern Wisconsin at the Muskie Museum. It's a muskie. This is my tree wasteland. It's actually an art installation, a commentary on the destructive powers of capitalism, or as I call it, crapitalism. So since we're going boating, we're going to pick up our boat power here. That's the dragon. I did it a little fast. Let's see. Always tailwind when sailing, so that'll help us a lot. Back to the start. One of those goes to my leech farm. So yeah, huge fish. I don't know if where its belly should be, meaning like I think I'll have to build like, you know, if you imagine a sort of a memorial monument type of place, it always has a foundational kind of gift shop, walkways. So maybe a whole thing where it's kind of part of a garden but it's elevated up on some sort of platform, because I can't just park its belly on the dirt and then you can see it. And I mean like really build like out of wood, like, and we'll shape it. It's got a big open mouth, a big open fish mouth, you know. tail, boom. Probably will look kind of weird, but I'm tedious and stupid and weird enough to make it. I think this game gives you tons of flexibility in terms of shapes. Is fish even a creative sculpture? No. Will that stop me? Fuck no. And then you walk inside and it's filled with fish. And visitors will be impressed. And they'll give me $17. I am obsessed with the number 17 for some reason. Okay, so we're going to need to get some food, stamina. I want to get some better arrows in case we encounter... Oh yeah, the harpoon. That's always helpful. We're going to be doing a lot of adventuring here. There's the diamond arrows or whatever the hell they're called. And, sure, just load up. I don't know where I have a harpoon. I mean, I could easily run around and check everywhere, but I'm not going to torture us all with that. I'll just check a few of these boxes. So you can, yeah, it's fun to use. Just, I gotta be ready. I still haven't done the Locks saddle. That's gonna be exciting and fun. Oh, I can make a midsummer crown. Sorry, I gotta do that right now because I think that goes away. Where do I have? I have a bunch of dandelions somewhere. Will I only be able to build one, or will I be able to build many? Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Five. Come on. Come on, give me 5 of them. Oh, yes. That's cool. They make cool decorations. They're very nice. Do I have any? Oh, yeah, baby. I love decorations so much. Sorry, we're not making progress on our mission, but I want to show you this. You could put a mushroom in the middle of it. Look at that. It's angled kind of goofy. Fuck. So let's flip it around. We'll even try one right there. Look how dumb that looks. Neat though, huh? And what you don't realize, I can wear it. Look at this. Look at my guy. Oh, man. If you're not bald, and I'm very bald. Look at that. Look at that. Look how bald I am. You have a special... Bald people have special relationships with their hats. Not just the summer hat we need. Every bald person probably knows we got to have that sunblocker hat. It's important, especially if you've done anything outdoors. Look at that. Isn't that fun? Get some firelight on there. Pretty cool. Pretty exciting. All right. Let me just put this shit away then. We'll tuck it away there. So what outfit is good? Oh yeah, I want to make a harpoon. Sorry. I think I need chitin, right? Is it in here? So many cool things to build that'll make great decorations. Am I going too fast to see it? Am I somehow... I want to build a cartographer's table too. I think that's more of a group thing. What am I... Oh, geez, there it is. Okay, so we need 30 chitin. Not even sure I have the chitin. Nope, that's the wrong one. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Junk. Oh, I have 34. And 2 leathers and some kind of wood. Or leathers, but we'll... I think I have some up there, but we'll just grab some out of here. Because we are guaranteed to have some encounters on this shore, on this ocean. Duh, wrong one. Can you upgrade these? I know I have one, though. I don't like wasting. That's a lot to waste. Oh, that's right. This is fuel for. We'll do it when we get back. That'll be our celebration. Because I'm just going to leave it for like several days, so why waste it? Harpoon. Yeah, I'm going to... Alright, we're going to edit. Okay, we edited that. I took a break and got coffee and looked for my harpoon. I don't want to spend all the chitin, so I just spent a whole bunch of time. God, I'm wasting so much time with this. Looking around for the harpoon. I'm pretty sure I hung it up somewhere, but I think I opened every single box I've got. Every single storage, every single present. I don't know if I literally got everything. I ran through a ton of these portals, so I kind of did a little inventory of my map, so it wasn't like a complete waste. I don't even know where these go. I'm pretty sure the harpoon is either on a wall somewhere, or it's in just some random box off on some distant portal destination that I just sort of lost over the time. I recall having it. It's useful. It's not like it was, yeah. So, but the chitins are kind of annoying to get a hold of. So I need to, because the behemoths, I don't know if they respawn and you want to maximize. So I want to get James in here to help me go harvest some more. And then we run around and, you know, you get it on the behemoth back and then it like sinks. So you have a limited amount of time. So if I do it by myself, I can get some. I just won't, I'll just lose a bunch to the depths. So yeah, I just took a pretty thorough look. I'm sure I'll find it someday. It'll just be sitting there on the wall somewhere. I just haven't looked. I've been looking everywhere multiple times, opening up boxes, you know. There's a lot of metal in these boxes hidden all over the place, so at least I know that. So I'm a little bit annoyed by sloppiness in this, but this is the price you pay when you're not organized, you know? You gotta waste time looking for crap, looking for stuff, so and then you got to waste more time and resources building the next thing. So let's what am I missing here? Firewood, fine wood. Jack, so annoyed with myself though, because I know it's just gonna be someday I'm gonna find it, but I figure we'll have it as a decoration, because what the kind of thinking is that the upgrades then, right? I don't even know if you can upgrade them. We'll find out right now. So abyssal harpoon. Okay. Craft it. Here we go. Can we upgrade? All right, so it's not even something you can upgrade, which is fine. I was thinking I wanted the first one so that I could spend the chitons on upgrading it. But since it looks like it's not even in the upgrade options, that at least gives me a little relief in that, and at least as far as that logic loop is concerned. So I don't even remember how far we were into the previous one. In other words, I'm not sure where we are as far as approaching an hour because I started a new file. That's okay. Let's just let it be what it is. Let's get some progress here. We're gonna go. Yeah, man. I went. There's lots of places around this whole world. I might have just dumped it, on accident too. Could be sitting somewhere. I may have. I forgot to put that blue guy over there. I may have stashed it in a box, just not thinking about anything. But well, okay. So what the heck were we trying to get done here? We were getting ready to get on the boats, right? We were just starting to gear up. So we've got missiles, stamina. I'm going to get a little bit more stamina potions, actually. Oh, that's right. I know what I got to do. We got to make sure we have a return. Not really, but I probably should anyway. But gonna. All right, we can bring some of these. Honey is very easy. I don't want to overload my thing here. Okay. Not bringing the big sledge. Not bringing a hoe. I'm the only hoe that's gonna ride on this boat. And oh, see that? See, like right there. There's my sledge inside a food box. Let's at least put it in something here. This is all sort of the inventory. Oh yeah, there's 2 bees I wanted to build. Yeah, like it's probably on a hook. I kind of remember thinking it was a cool decoration, but then again, I think all decorations are cool, you know? So difficult to say. I don't know. But I'm really loving this base. Oh, that's right. That's right. I was going to show you before we move on. So we built this up. Oh yeah, this thing didn't fully collapse like it was supposed to. It's kind of funny. I think it's because this thing is holding it up. Oops. So we'll hit that, see if this whole thing comes down. This is nicely matched. It's kind of fun to do a loop. Let's put it away here. See, look, we can run around the entire base, up here, same level. What's in here? And then down here, so I'm not quite sure if this is going to stay exactly how it is. Back up to here as this thing starts to collapse. That's fun. And, oops, shit. Hold on. I know it's being a little jumpy. Hold on. Tear these out. Missing the required crafting station. Yeah. Here's what I think about that. I got your crafting station right here. So, yeah. These stairs are temporary, obviously. So, yeah, we're going to work on coming up with what to do underneath these platforms, what to do on top of the platform. Get to take a nice jog around the entire base. Cool camera angles. This thing kind of juts out in the way, but that's all right. Adds a little character. Trips up visitors. Gonna work on some kind of portal design system that is intuitive. I hope. I need to come up. A really important one is the smelting operation I'm going to have. But I want to favor. Keep the camera on that thing over there. I want to favor it towards the lake. I was just like watching it fall apart. Gotta fill in some spots. I don't know why that's so satisfying. See, could just do my morning laps. Look how nice and open it is. Do I want to tarnish this whole scenery with houses, like with buildings? Because this whole platform is supposed to be a floor for another, bunch of towers and stuff. So, yes, yes. Might as well pick it up. We're gonna be gone a while, and I don't want to risk this stuff going away. Can I build a chest? Can I build a chest? It's stinking harpoon, man. But whatever, we got one now. Alright, alright, alright. Let's get rid of it. Come on. Oh. Yeah, those two stragglers, huh? So we got metal. All right, we'll scoop it all up. Probably should bring my fishing stuff. There's probably going to be times where I'm going to want to stop and do some fishing, but that's okay. We'll be near some portals and stuff too. We'll be able to... 15. Yeah, so there's quite a lot of metal up in there. I just want it all in one spot. See, yeah, so it's over 20 metals. Oops, that's not what my plan was. Okay. All right. So, much better. Look how open that looks now. That looks cool. Everything. Yeah, these trees, those oak trees are kind of neat, but they're sort of ugly too. All kinds of projects to do. So let's head towards SE Shore, which is not one of those, I don't think. See, I don't know where anything is. Oh, fuck. Watch, this is where the host, or where the harpoon's going to be. This is a silver base somewhere. Yeah, look, we're in the middle of nothing. Don't mess around in those mountains, man. We'll hit some storms, I'm sure. We portaled back some snow. Okay. I keep thinking like suddenly the harpoon's going to be in some stuff I've already opened. Yeah, where is SE Shore? See, I don't even know. That's Butthole. That's not it. Ocean. Oh, shit. Ocean Pod. All right, forget it. We'll just run. Wait, let's get rested. Oh, I know SE Shore is one of these. I think it's this one, actually. Yes. Okay. That's the harbor. So yeah, this is going to be a lot of sailing. We'll go like another 20 or 30 minutes, I think. Kind of just guessing at how much that'll add to the first recording. I think we were a decent 20 minutes in at least. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm liking how open the base is, though. That's the thing, is that when I build out stuff, it's going to close it all up a bit. But that's also, if we do it with intention and with, thoughtfulness and design and try to make it feel cohesive. And I'm trying to avoid that, what I feel constantly around here, which is just that little ping of chaos, that little like disturbing perturbance sort of feeling of you're just a little bit off kilter. See, oh man, see, the thing is, if we see a huge fish and I don't have my pole, yeah, there's no way this boat holds enough, all the has enough space for so you hit it with another repair. Missing required crafting station. Does not need repairs. Okay. It's about to, and I back up and bump into that log. Okay, off we go. Plenty of food. Oh, I meant to get more stamina stuff in case. But that's right. See you later, boys. I'll be returning with plenty of whale oil for all of you. So you tell your mama that her cancer gonna go away as soon as I get back with premium top shelf whale oil. I'll even turn it into a balm using the skull of my friends. Best balm skull in the business. What am I doing? Why am I doing like weird turns here? Let's go. Away we go. So we're going to go all the way around. I really should just bring the damn ship and build it up there somehow. That would probably make a lot more sense, but since when was making sense what I'm all about? All right, let's use the motor power. Thank you for crying, motor. Let me see the wind. Oh, we gotta use the sail in order to take advantage of it. Okay. How about some music, huh? Some journey beginning music is always nice. I don't hear shit. Turn on the journey music. I did is... Okay, well, let's see if it turns on. You know, I think you can change the zoom of the mini-map. I know it's a thing. Sorry. Settings. Yeah, zoom out. Oh, okay. There it goes. That's a little better. Our hull is empty. Our hold, sorry. Our hold is empty. Our hearts are full. Our spirits ache for adventure. Our bellies weep. Our kidneys filter. Our livers filter and produce things and do all sorts of crazy shit, like grow back. Our bones support. Our souls flatten. Flat feet. Our ancestors applaud. Our descendants 69 because they'll have socialism. Humanity's got to come to its senses eventually. All right, we're going to try to set like a course and just sit and hope that we don't run into something. Come on, music. I'm trying to be poetic, and I need some goddamn poetry. Oh, I could do continuous music. That'll turn it on. Here we go. Yeah, our spirits weep. Our livers filter. Our ancestors 69. I'm doing it again. Our boat tails have a little curly Q on the end. What's on the front of the boat? Camera won't even show the front of the boat. Oh, it's like a dragon face. Our bows, dragon face. As we alight our sight upon the distant shore, the horizon we seek will never be reached, yet we journey forth towards it, henceforth no matter what, irregardless. Dogs paws, cats meow. Salamanders salivate as we pass their busy little lives. Just a lighted beacon of adventure and spirit and journey. Sail and filled sails of weepy wisdom. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm gonna put this on the internet. That's what I'm gonna do. See, I'm gonna see some big fish and I'm gonna be like, I want to go fishing. I want to catch that one. That one's a keeper. Love keepers. Did a lot of fishing as a young boy, and as a middle boy and an elder boy, and then as a young teen, a middle teen, and an elder teen. Some families are very into fishing, but my dad liked to take us boys out on the boat up in Wisconsin occasionally, and go around on ancestral ritual of seeking meat. And boy, were we bad at it. We would go get hamburgers afterwards. I often found myself frustrated, having been told to, don't be sorry, be smart, my dad would say. You're scaring away the fish. Shut the fuck up, boy. He wasn't quite like that, but we did often have to be quiet. And that is not an easy thing for a chatterbox, undiagnosed ADHD, autistic, hyperverbal fucking psycho like me. I had to be quiet. Dad, I didn't want to be quiet. I wanted to podcast on the lake. I just wanted to be heard, man. Look, there's a little thing there. See, like, clearing these little bits, these little map bits. Anybody else got OCD? Anyone? Okay, so motor ran out. That's all right. All right, let's ignore it. Let's not give in to the. One of the cool moves in musician history. Oh, see, I turned too much. Is when the musician makes trumpet sounds with their mouth. That takes confidence. You got to really nail it for it to be cool. But humans can do it. Humans can go. Do it yourself. Maybe in your car. The only private place you have left in your life. Your fucking car. It's like I'm trying to crash into this behemoth for some... Oh, there it is. Alright, I think this one's off just slightly. Behemoth. Unless there's two of them. Very good. Looks like we've got a... Mouth gulch? What the hell is that? Why did I do that? What the fuck does that mean? It's like course correction to the left. Oh, look at those keepers. Oh, that's right. We'd always want to get keepers. We'd catch fish sometimes. We weren't like zeros, but we really didn't know what we were doing. There is a whole kind of not necessarily intuitive, but there's a lot of detail subtleness to being a good fisherman. The difference between like a day of, hey, fish aren't biting, but then like somebody will be like, yeah, they're biting for me. It's because there's something, like my brother's kid is apparently like really good at fishing. Like he's just like real persistent, and somehow they do a lot of like river and lake fishing or something, or like creeks and rivers. Jesus Christ. But it's been like he's like an outdoors kind of type. Loves bugs, always was nuts about picking up bugs and keeping them and collecting, and kind of a obsessive with animals. There's a lot worse things to be obsessive about. And yeah, so but apparently they got him into fishing a lot, and so he's but apparently he just like, my dad's been fishing with him, his grandson, and he's like 15 or something now, but he just is good at it. He just catches more fish than you no matter what. Like he just does it. Yeah, there's a subtlety to it that is probably teachable, but I bet there's parts of it that are just kind of intuitive too. Gotta have the magic touch. Watch, I'll do it right now. Ready? This magic fishing touch. Ready? See? I did it. That's what it looks like when you know what you're doing. I lost my fucking harpoon because I turned it into a decoration. Boy, shut up. Scared away the fish. Dad, I got a harpoon. I want to put it on the wall. We've gotten fortunate with the wind and the weather so far, haven't we? Look, I wrote the word risk. See, I haven't even explored this whole Western Ocean. I know the game does like updates, and I think if the whole world was cleared, it wouldn't update or something. Like it'll update spots that you haven't been to. And I have plenty of those. I just heard something scream. So yeah, here we go. I feel like I should have some topics prepared or something. Maybe ooh, there's a keeper. Look, I can zoom all the way out in the map. But at Plains Base, I have so much black metal that it's like at least another trip. At least one more trip beyond. So at least two total. More than likely at least a third. Why do I keep using the word at least? It's kind of confusing to keep saying that word. Look at this mountain, man. Look at that. That's where we killed Motor. We cheesed it. Motor didn't stand a chance because it's a video game. I kind of want to carve through it, but I think you hit a point where it won't let you. But that is a certain death kind of fall. We have... oh, God. That fucking scared me. All right. It's time to battle. Bring it on, bitch. I kill you. Get out our diamond swords, or whatever they're called. Needle arrows. I'll shoot you a bunch. I'm gonna try something here. All right, now we're gonna hit it with the harpoon. Okay. Oh shit! Did I lose the harpoon when I put it away? Ah! It de-equipped it. Okay, hang on. All right, we're gonna take a risk. We're going to drag it straight ahead to that land and hope that we don't get into some kind of crazy fight. Oh boy. Come on with me. Look at that. Dragging it sideways. It's so cool. We're gonna try to... Okay, gonna hit... Okay, there's blobs and stuff. There's always... Oh god, there's oozes. I wish I could ram the ooze and it would hurt it. Okay, it died. Does it? What killed it? Did it, one of those things kill it? So now I'll go back and see if we can... So the reason to get it into the shallows is to keep its head. Although I did actually manage to grab its head. How badly damaged is this boat now? Okay, we're okay. So if it dies in the shallows, you have a better chance of getting its head, which make awesome decorations. Plus, it's a bait thing. So I think, yeah, you can repair. I can just build a workbench and repair the ship. So we're just gonna go crash into land. All right. I don't know what hit it. Maybe dragging it on the harpoon hurts it or something. This is where having friends comes in handy. I'd have like 4 or 5 people on this boat. We'd be all like, "Oh my god, that's so cool!" But I did manage to get its pieces. Oh god, there's a wraith. It's going to be a bit of a messy one. All right. One at a time. Don't mess with me. So in the past, you'd jump off the boat and hope that you timed it. Where's that wraith at? And hope that you timed it okay to successfully use your auto pickup. Okay, so and oh, I wounded it and swam away. So you see, I think its scales are down there. So that's what you're also trying to get. I don't say I know I know I have enough to build a serpent shield. And you would like jump off the boat right when you killed it and hope that the explosion of stuff would bring it back. I'm waiting for this leech to come back to me. All right, let's see what we can get here. Meat. Oh, another leech is coming. Those things are annoying when you're swimming. And I would do that, and I would jump, and I never was able to catch the stuff except the meat that floats. So it was always very frustrating, but let's try this. Scales 6. I picked up 6 scales. That's nice. I think there's a couple more. Two more. I feel like I see one more there, but it might be a rock. So one more jump. Yeah. Okay. 8 scales. See, that was successful. That was incredibly successful, actually. Giving us some nice music. I'm going to turn the music down just a little bit. I'm not really accustomed to mixing that, so hopefully it doesn't. Okay, let's build a workbench. And I think a repair is possible. Nice. So if I had a hoe, I would open up this area. This is a pretty good little spot for a serpent kill. Just because it's like a nice... Where the fuck am I? Yeah, I could cut through here too. I do actually have metal up this way. Let's do that. In fact, yeah, I think I can have a return base. So this will just, I mean, wherever I'm headed, I have other bases and stuff. We're not exactly going into foreign territory. Whoa, look at that. It's a boat. Awesome, dude. I like that. That's neat. C'est bon. Although it's a matter of whether the portal is active. A little bit much here, huh, Hank? This is a James design. Swamp 2, unconnected, of course. I thought I had... I must be thinking of a different spot where I had stored some... Hold up. Yeah, I guess not. I thought there was... Maybe we'll try going through here. Okay. I love the spirit of adventure, though, huh? It's kind of fun. I like this feeling of, like, improvising, living by the wit of your... The skin of your wits. Is that how that works? Is that what they say? The wits of your teeth. Now, when we get to some real exploring, which is when we go into the Mistlands and stuff, that's where it gets intense. That's where things really get kinetic. Okay, so we have a whole ass inventory full of shit. Don't necessarily need to keep it, except for the... Hey! Leave my base alone. Yeah, since it's getting lighter, we'll do the shortcut through here. But maybe we'll go up through this way so we can check the through. Very good. So yeah, dragging the serpent is why I was able to get those scales. Those things sink. Trying to at least get this turn going. That damn skeleton. Oh, I was going to shoot the skeleton before he could ruin it. Yeah, it gets tight right up in here. Oops. Don't look at the map while you're on a turn. It was a keeper. It's going to get kind of shallow in here, it kind of feels like. If you look at the map, it sort of has a... It looks like there's land, but it doesn't seem to be. So we'll cut it. Very cool. Those leeches are gnarly, man. Make up your mind, weather. Okay. Through? I do have tar here, which means I have it like set up so that I can that is a nice quality guck tree right there, isn't it? Big guck. Those certs are in massive trouble. They don't even... I don't even know if they spawn any dudes. Keep an eye on them as we get closer. We should be spawning pretty soon, if they are. Okay, there's a little bit of land for them to stand on. There they go. But then they might take some hits. Ah, suckers. Oops, bad shot. Bam. Bam. I kind of want the other ones to run around. They just stand still. That's not entertaining. Okay, so we're getting closer. We got a mix of plains and swamp around here. I'm pretty sure I did that dungeon. Yeah, I did that dungeon. So I would be using the motor power, but we're in kind of dicey territory. There's a group of 3 dudes standing there. What are you guys doing? Having a little pool meeting? Sometimes it's fun to talk in the pool. Oh, we got some leeching. I think that must be a level 1. It looks big. The guy holding the fire over there on the right. Let's shoot at him. Oh, now he's mad. That was wrong. Come and get me, buddy. Get him, leech. Yeah, he's fighting the leech. See, we wouldn't have seen that if we'd stayed at home. Am I right, kids? All right. Hit the flag, or hit the wind. Yeah, we'll probably end this episode when we land, and then we'll pick it up for the return voyage. I think that seems about right. I don't know. I hope it's not too short. If it'll... Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm not going to overthink it. That's when we'll crank up the motor power. I'm just kind of hoping we get a little lucky with the... I feel like that's a spot we should avoid. I died there. I named it Big Grouper Straight. Oop. Just basically want to go straight west or straight east here. Yeah, so there's a couple tar pits that are right by here that I prepped. Meaning you dig like a channel up to it, and then you leave like this little wall, and then you break the wall, and it drains itself, and you can get all the good stuff. I wonder if you rebuild the wall, does it regenerate? Huh. It just occurred to me. That's an interesting idea. I don't think it does, because there's a couple... I've never actually tried that. There's a tar pit right by Plains Base. So maybe we'll have to give that a try. There's wind here. Look at that cool mountain, huh? That's fun. I think that's still the giant mountain. Yeah, it's this giant mountain. Tough to clear all the stuff along the side of the mountains. Climb up someday? A lot of these houses investigate Stone Circle. I just ran along the shoreline here. Or I guess I also ran them. But I kind of want to try coming up with iron and the thing... Iron bars. And the thing that I need to build... So that... Because you need that to build a stone thing. Don't forget to eat, buddy. And... a stone, you know, workbench, which will let you build, tear down, and then tear the house down really quickly, just to see how much stone you get out of it. There's also those gigantic pillars of stone that you'll see sometimes, and I feel like that's also I've ripped a few of those down, but I don't recall just seeing how much you get from it. But like those are just sort of like huge resources, even though you're ruining a ancient natural beauty, a wonder of the planet that will never exist again. But it's too effing bad, man. Come on. I mean, this is why I have motor, right? Let's fucking use it. Get us there, motor. My fans don't got time for this shit. They got sleeping to do. There's this... Look, it does get kind of shallow up in here. There's this game, Dredge. I started playing it. James was real excited about it. He played it a while back. It's low res. It looks great on my computer. Meaning, like, my computer can handle it fine. And highly reviewed, really popular game, and I played a bit of it. I was really enjoying it. I really want to play more of it as a stream thing. So I'll probably start over from the beginning because I didn't get very far. It's kind of like this. It's a fishing, but there's a whole mystery story. It just seems like a well-designed, fun kind of game. That might be worth taking a look at. I'm trying to get into more of a production mode and just like do this with more intention to post on regular days. Like this is, I'll probably do 1 more hour today. So over the last 2 days, I've done 4 hours worth or 4 episodes. And I'm having fun getting back into the game. You know, it's just kind of a interesting game to play and stuff. Now, if I can turn this, so I don't want to waste the motor. That's kind of why I was holding off, because I'm not going to use up all 5 minutes of it. So let's see if I can manage to park, load, and go fast enough that I still have some motor going. See, does that look familiar? See the 2 chests? I could just go ramming speed straight in. I did a decent job. I wouldn't call that perfect, but here, actually, we can... Oh, yeah. Don't be shooting at me. I was going to jump out and take the stuff back, but all right, guys. Next episode, we'll go back and we're going to keep playing and return this stuff, but we got some more stops along the way, so we have more adventures ahead. Thanks for tuning in. You've been wonderful. I hope you're having fun with this. I'm trying to get into a rhythm, and like I was just saying, and I'm having a blast playing with you. Time for more coffee. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.